Met him before. I actually had a full conversation with Doc Rivers in the airport by Chicago Bears a couple years ago. I fuck with Doc Rivers. Having said all that, he's one of the biggest choke artists in the history of coaching in the NBA. And him and a lot of people on that Boston Celtics team, you would swear the '08 Celtics were a dynasty with the way all of them act and, you know, the prestige they get. He got to show me he can close it out and get this team to a finals. He ain't been to an NBA finals in 13 years, man. He's got to prove it. You know, Harden's got to prove it. And if those dudes can do it, then yeah, you can put Philly up against anybody just because of how great Embiid is. And can Embiid stay healthy as well also? So it's cool what they're doing in the regular season, but I need to see it in the postseason. And until they do that, I'm just really not making too much of it, man. So that's why I got to feel about the Sixers, man. Now let's go to the West. The Grizzlies, Memphis Grizzlies, man. Or as one of my Twitter followers said, they are the Generation Z version of Lob City, which I think is pretty fucking hilarious. My Ball Don't Lie podcast host, Dante, compared them to the 2013-2014 Indiana Pacers. But even I said to him on a pod, that's disrespectful to Pacers. They made back-to-back conference finals. I think they have taken the crown from the Phoenix Suns as the most unlikable team in the NBA. If you're outside of Memphis, I don't really know if you like this team. And I like Ja Morant. A lot of people like Ja Morant. Very corny team. We talked about last week with the whole situation with them and Shannon Sharp, them basically getting holed by a 60-year-old man and then losing that game to LeBron and the Lakers in epic fashion. This is a team where I just don't know if they're ready for the big time, man. They are 5-5 in their last 10, and they have lost 5 in a row, all against Western Conference opponents. Now, I remember a couple months ago, about a month and a half ago, right before Christmas, when, you know, that little interview with Ja Morant and Malika Andrews came out, he said, we good in the West. Well, since then, they've lost all these damn Western Conference games. You know you're not good in the fucking West. Lost on Christmas to the Warriors with Steph on the bench dressed like Tom Joyner. Then last week, I don't know what the fuck that was, where literally Steph Curry got ejected for throwing his mouthpiece because his teammate put up one of the most dickhead shots I've seen in a long time, and you let him off the hook. You let the same dude who was just giving you the game backdoor you for a layup to win the game. And they have been getting out here consistently losing to these good teams. And it goes back to something I said a couple weeks ago. They need a legit second option.